So we are going out to the house that is the most homestead appropriate. It's actually a really nice house too, but a lot of times homestead appropriate homes are really far out in the country. People who built them wanted their privacy. They're meant to have livestock, animals, all that, and so they're out in the country, and this is no exception. This one is about 45 minutes away from John's work. So far, this little town is super cute. It's not a terrible drive. There wasn't any slow down and speed up and slow down. It was all freeway for the most part. And I'm kind of enchanted by the little town. All the houses are super cute. It's really clean. It looks like a family town, family neighborhood.
And there's a very long train that's going by.
Very long train that's going by. I like life on a hill in this area. It has rained today, so we will show you what we mean by there needing to be good drainage for the house to be at the top of the hill rather than the bottom. The neighborhood here is super clean. Lots of homes, but with space in between them. They're not super crowded. No piles of junk. Very respectable.
That's really cute. I like
Horse property. This is horse property.
Yeah, this is more horse property with good fences.
Ish.
Well, look, we got chain link for here around the house, and then you got a horse fence. We like that it has propane. It does have a wood burning stove inside. It's not an efficient stove because it is just a chimney, but it does have propane, so we can have fuel whether we have power or not. And then the other thing that we liked about it was that it has an outbuilding that could be used for woofers or for an Airbnb if we fixed it up. It does have a clothesline, which I like, but it's about rusted through, so at least one of the posts would need to be replaced. The big up for us here is the fences are already in, and it's enough property that we could do horses and goats. There's lean-to sheds. They look a little bit, they need a little bit of cleaning and maybe a little tiny bit of repair with some electrical cords that need to come out because the horses would probably chew on them. So we'll go ahead and show you these little details. The other thing I liked about it is the sunroom. The sunroom that probably was used as a little bit of a greenhouse in the winter, and I love that. It seems to be a running theme in the houses that we like, that it has a sunroom, and I do like that. It's more expensive than the other house that we liked, but it does have 4 times the property, because that one only had half an acre. 4 times the property. This one could have been a dog house. It doesn't smell like dogs though. Just pushes open, but it could have been a dog house, I think, because they've got the rubber on the bottom. But again, it doesn't smell like dogs in here. It's got shelves. If anything, it smells like lawnmowers. A little run. Quite a bit taller, but it needs to be cleaned out, and the roof is not in as good a repair as the other. You can see that those beams have given away, and so again it would need to be cleaned out, but it looks like they did keep horses in here because they got a stirrup right there. This is how the fences look. Some of the other places we've looked at have had worse fences than this. And I like that they do have trees out in the paddock so that there's shade in the summer. It looks like it has some water for sure. And it's nice that the house is further up on the hill. But it's nice, it's level. You know, it's also somewhat secluded. I do like to hang my clothes out. I don't know how much I would do it here if ticks were as big a problem here as they are in Tulsa, the city Tulsa. This needs to be restrung. And at the bottom, the reason this one is leaning is because it has rusted out. So that one needs to be replaced. And then here is the storm shelter. It has the air flow vent so you're not asphyxiating. I don't know if I'll be able to get this or not. It's kind of heavy. And then it has the tornado shelter, which is good. So there are parts of this house that I like, but they generally have to do with gardening. I liked the little grow light that they had in there. It gave me ideas. And I like this little sunroom that could be used as a greenhouse. I think it's a cute house. And I really like the property as far as what I would have to do to make it usable. And hopefully you're enjoying this journey. Let me know which one you like best. This is the third house that we will have looked at. And I'll put the links to the others that we're looking at. Cost is always a problem. Distance is always a problem. And something that we were looking at, but I think our realtor has been doing a pretty good job of weeding out the ones that really won't apply to us. So hopefully you like this. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll try to put up some other videos of the things that we think are important. And hopefully you enjoy coming along for the journey. Talk to you later. Okay. I do like the personal touches. It has a carport, it has a garage, it has that swing in the front. And there are pastures with not fantastic fences, but some fences. Trees. They're spaced well enough that we can get a mower between them if we didn't have animals. And these fences, yeah, they're not fantastic fences. I do like the porch. I always like a good swing. Right?
It's really comfortable.
Yep. It does have a wood fireplace. Not efficient. A spot where it looks like somebody else was already using grow lights. And then the sunroom